What's up guys, it's Asian Power. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. In today's video, I'll be showing you everything you need to know to complete the From the Depths Dark Ops challenge and talk about things like the best maps, the best weapons, the best tactics, and so on. So if you guys enjoyed the video or find it informative in any way, please drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are brand new and want more challenge help guides, and let's jump right into this video. So first things first, what is From the Depths? It's a Dark Ops challenge, so you're not actually able to see what it is until you have unlocked it. But today I will talk about exactly what you need to do to get that. And you have to get 25 kills against enemies that are on land or on a ship's surface when you are shooting at them from underwater with a primary or secondary weapon. And you get this pretty cool calling card of a skeleton shooting up some sharks. You got a hammerhead, some great whites. It looks pretty sweet. So the first thing that we want to talk about is obviously you need to use a primary or a secondary weapon. Unfortunately, grenades or C4s don't actually work with this, so keep that in mind. You always have to use your weapons. So let's first talk about the maps that you actually have to be on to complete this challenge, because a lot of the maps don't actually have water where you can go underneath it and use that to kill people. And really there's only two maps that you can use to complete this challenge. The first one everybody probably already knows is Armada. You can use this in Combined Arms or in 6v6. Either way, you can get underwater and use that to shoot enemies. But unfortunately, with both 6v6 and 12v12 maps, when you're underwater, there isn't a great spot where you can just sit and get a bunch of kills and have people come there because it's a high traffic area. Yes, you can go in the middle of the ship and sit over by the submarine underwater, but unfortunately it's not a super high traffic area and a lot of people are going to be running through there. So you can do that area, but it's going to take a very, very long time. And secondly, the best map in my opinion to do this is actually the one that we got in Season 1, is Raid. Raid is definitely my personal favorite and what I would suggest everybody to do when it comes to completing this challenge as fast as possible. And the spot that you want to be sitting at is the swimming pool. The swimming pool is deep enough where you can actually go underwater and get some kills. But it's also shallow enough where you can sit close to the surface, so if you're running out of air, you can hop back up into it and then go back down super quick and get those kills. The distance between your enemy and the water is pretty small, so it's a lot easier to get those kills. So that's why I recommended Raid as well. That side of the map is always heavily populated. It's a smaller map, so people don't have very many places to hide. So Raid is my number one map choice when it comes to completing this challenge. Alright, next up, let's talk about weapon choice. Honestly, weapon choice is completely up to you, whatever you feel most comfortable with. For me, I used the AK-47 because that's what I feel most comfortable with. It's a very, very strong weapon. But you can use an LMG, SMG, or anything like that. I wouldn't recommend using a sniper because it's not very forgiving if you miss your shots. Also, it's with the sniper scope, it's super hard to see from underwater coming out of water. And so I wouldn't really recommend that, but any gun that you feel most comfortable with. So obviously when it comes to the weapon, once you have the weapon that you decide to use, you want to have a big enough mag where if you miss a few shots, you're not going to have to reload or anything like that. So have a big enough mag that it's forgiving and you're able to have enough bullets to take an enemy out. But the number one attachment that you need to have to make this effective is a spotlight. I personally run the Tiger Team Spotlight. I think it gives you a 40% increase in reveal distance. This one will pop up a little icon above their head. You don't have to be aiming down sight, so that's why I like this one the most. Well, I can sit underwater and kind of just keep an eye out for those icons to pop up and use those to kill people. So that's definitely the best attachment to use. Everything else is up to you as far as barrels, any other attachments, you can use whatever. I would highly suggest though the Tiger Team Spotlight or any kind of spotlight in that matter. Alright, and let's talk about modes. What is the best mode to get this completed the fastest possible? Obviously Raid 24/7. If that playlist is still available when this video goes up, Raid 24/7 is going to be the easiest way to get this done because you're getting the map that you need to complete this every single time. You can do hardcore. The one thing with hardcore is that you can't stay underwater nearly as long without dying. I think you could stay there maybe 1 or 2 ticks of getting damaged, and then you're dead. It is easier to get those kills, but it's a lot easier for you to die. So feel free to jump into hardcore if you want, but I did core and I finished this just fine. Quick tip that I want to give you guys is a lot of the times when you're moving throughout the water, your character model will slowly go up and resurface out of the water. An easy thing to do, if you didn't know, is when you're trying to go underwater, you crouch. Whatever button that you use, crouch will descend you underwater, and then the jump button will bring you up out of the water. But obviously the one that you want to remember the most is crouching will put you under the water because you want to be underwater to complete this challenge. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed the video or found it informative in any way, please leave a like, subscribe again if you guys are brand new and want more Cold War content, and let me know down in the comment section below what challenge you want help with next. Alright guys, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace. 3. Oh, there we go. I did it. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Let's just go ahead and finish this game out. This is the best way to do it. This little 2-piece there. Oh my gosh. Did it. Oh my gosh. This is definitely the best way to do this. We did it. Oh. Ah, I got me. It was good. Actually, I can help my team play the objective.